Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Celtic Link here, and in today's video we're going to be showing off a rainbowed full level 10 Lynx INT Gotenks, the 2020 Golden Week unit. I chose to show him off because I'm interested to see just how good he is under Vegeta's new 200% leader skill, as he is a Gifted Warriors category and Majin Buu Saga category ally, which means he's receiving Vegeta's full 200% leader skill. So we're going to test him out. We're bringing along Fizz Gotenks here to link up with him once we finally get him transformed into Super Saiyan 3 form. So we are going to have to try to keep him alive past turn 7. We're bringing along the Tech Super Saiyan Goten because he does provide 3 key and 40% to Gifted Warrior allies, which is pretty much everybody on this team. And then we're bringing along the Tech Majin Vegeta and the INT Majin Vegeta to just kind of have a rotation where we don't really have to worry about anything. They're just going to tank all the hits. Okay, and then just because I needed to fill out a slot, we'll bring these guys. They'll work as a good third slot floater for the team. Okay, so without further ado, oh, sorry, almost forgot. I also brought them to activate Vegeta's passive, so he gets the extra damage reduction. So let's go ahead and get started here.
All right, let's do this.
We're gonna hop in. So we have Gotenks in the 7th slot. It's not terrible, but it's an okay start.
I haven't hugged you even once since you were a baby. Let's embrace.
Come on, Dad. You're embarrassing me.
Take care, my son.
Oh.
Alright, so we're in. We've got Majin Vegeta and Goten in here. We're going to leave Goten on this rotation, and we'll go ahead and float off Majin Vegeta. So we'll have the boys absorb this first hit. Okay. We'll try to drag this fight out a little bit, just so we can get the Gotenks transformation as early as possible. So the boys did not proc their dodge in that slot 1. They did proc an additional super though, which is nice. I do have them built with crit, since they do have the chance for additionals on their own. Alright, like I said, we're bringing along the Vegeta just to absorb hits. That's all he's here for. Alright, so this rotation we're going to leave as is. We're not really too worried about dealing any damage here. We're probably going to try to avoid getting super attacks just so we can focus on letting Goten do... Or not Goten, Gotenks do all the damage. We're just going to let these guys absorb the hits. Now, had Vegeta actually supered there, 1, it would have killed him, but also he would have took double hits from that too. Alright. Okay, so unfortunately we didn't get to show off Gotenks in his base form, but that's alright. We're actually more interested in showing him off in the Super Saiyan 3 form. So, we've got slot 1 here. Doesn't really matter where he goes. We've got him in slot 1 here. We've got pre-super attack 3 million attack stat and just over 1.5 defense. Let's go ahead and pick up these orbs with Goten. Pick up the INT orbs with Gotenks, and the STR orbs will float off the Goten and Trunks since they're no longer needed. We will keep the Goten here paired with Gotenks for as long as we can, just so we can keep showing him off with that extra 40% buff. And of course, Goten is the one to get supered, right? That's alright though, because that actually brought us below 88%, which will activate some of Majin Vegeta's key changing. So that's actually helpful. The boys do proc the additional super. So first turn, not bad. Rotate off the friend. We'll keep the 69% and this guy on this rotation. And we'll keep the friend as the floater here. Look at that. 6 million attack stat. I don't know why people are saying that he's mid. Okay, so we got a decent rotation here. We are going to keep Gotenks and Fizz Gotenks together since they do share multiple links. 4. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so alright, so we're at 500,000 attack stat. And just under 200k defense. Not bad, right? That's pretty good considering this is only his second turn on rotation. Okay, this is with the 40% support, mind you, but still pretty impressive. Okay, so let's see what he looks like on Super now. So this is in the Super Saiyan form. Not bad. Unfortunately, he does not proc any of his additionals. So what we're really waiting to see is the transformation into Super Saiyan 3, because then that's when he's going to start proccing a lot of his additional attacks, as well as his defense stacking. So by that point, you know, he won't be taking any damage from pretty much any phase of Goku, except maybe the Golden Ozaru phase. Alright. Okay, so just to heal up, we'll have Majin Vegeta just pick those up. INT Majin Vegeta is probably going to finish this phase off for us, and we'll get a nice little top off here of health. Again, 6 million attack stat. This has been pretty consistent what I'm finding from this guy, linked with his best buddy, the Tech Majin Vegeta. 4.7, just under 5 with the crit. This guy is good. He's defensive, and he hits hard. I love it. Alright. So, perfect. We have the transformation with Gotenks. Like I said, we are going to transform him early, because I want to show off his stacking ability as early as I can.
The Grim Reaper of Justice, Super Gotenks!
So, in this form, he's going to be starting off with just under 300,000 raw attack stat and slightly less defense. He's going to have to build his defense up a bit. Okay, he does greatly raise attack and defense for 3 turns, so we're basically going to see double stacking for the next couple of turns, and then he's going to be looking real hot in 3 turns. So that's why we went ahead and transformed him now. Okay. He is getting attack and defense 100%, plus he gets additional attack and defense when performing a super attack. So the more super attack he does, the stronger he's going to be, right? And he does have a great chance of launching additional. So you'll see I have him built for crits since he does have that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and this is pretty much the last turn. I'm going to put Fizz Gotenks in front. Have him pick up these key spheres. Have him pick up these key spheres. It should be the last turn that Gotenks can dodge. So hopefully, yeah, we'll proc a few dodges here and maybe avoid some damage. So unintentionally showcasing Fizz Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. He's doing pretty hot too here. He's gonna proc the dodge now. Oh yeah, so nice little super attack avoidance there. Look at that. 5.86.3 million on his second attack. Okay, this is right out the gate. First turn, no support. It's insane. But even though Goku dodged there, right, that we probably would kill him in this one turn from that alone. Right? Excellent. Rotate off the Goten. Gonna pick up the key spheres with INT Majin Vegeta. Get 6 with him. And we'll go ahead and pick the last of these up with Goten. So this rotation should finish off Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and then we'll get to show off Gotenks against the Golden Ozaru. That Golden Grade 8 phase is pretty rough, so it'd be nice to see how he does against there. Oh, actually he didn't finish him. That is surprising. Alright, so here we are, second turn around. 585,000 raw attack stat. Okay, so don't want to pick up the Dokkan. Can we just pick up this? Nope. Alright. Well, there goes that plan. So we're going to waste our Dokkan attack on this phase. That's alright. I don't anticipate that we fail any part of this mission. This is mostly just to show how strong this little guy is.
Gonna go all out!
So, 9 million on a crit, granted with the Dokkan attack, but against type disadvantage. I would say that's pretty impressive. And so we are going to get the transformation now with Tech Majin Vegeta. So now INT Majin Vegeta has a 7-link partner. So that's good. Alright, so we're not going to pick up 6 key spheres, but we are going to pick up 7 with the floater Majin Vegeta, so be alright here. Majin Vegeta is pretty much going to tank any attack coming his way. This guy is just too strong defensively. Look at that. Double digits from the Golden Grade 8. This guy used to give me PTSD, man, but that's impressive. Alright, so this is sort of the last turn that we'll be able to see some major stacking from him. By next turn, we'll see Gotenks pretty much capped out at his stats, but here we are. 526,000 raw attack stat. It's pretty impressive. So we'll keep this where it is. We'll have INT Gotenks pick up those, so that way Tech Goten can pick up those key spheres. 7 million. Look at that. That is impressive. Okay, no crit that time and no additional. That's alright. So, I don't think the Great Ape is going to super this turn. He supered last turn, so we should be alright. So, you know, I honestly expected Gotenks to take more than that. I'm impressed. Alright, excellent. Go ahead. Again, we're just going to keep on keeping INT Majin Vegeta in front just to absorb all these attacks. Goes up. Excellent. Gonna try to rebuild that Dokkan gauge for the final phase. Nice crit on the INT Majin Vegeta. Alright, look at that. Golden Great Ape down in just a couple of turns. Alright, so here we are in the INT phase. So we're going to put... So starting out pre-super attack, alright, we're losing the 40% because Goten's on the other rotation, but we still have, you know, over 400 attack stat and just under 200k defense. Once we pick up our super orbs here, we jump back up to 6.5 and we're still just under 200k. That's impressive. Once he super attacks though, he will be over that 200 threshold. Okay, and we do get the 6 key spheres with the Majin Vegeta, so he's going to guard for us and reduce damage. So 5.9, that's not terrible. That's pretty good, all things considered. No support. No crit this time. Let's see how he takes a super attack. Oof, so still not going to do well with the supers, but he's still tanking double digits with normal, so that's pretty good. But you could honestly take a nice 200k attack nowadays with these 200% leader skills. Like, I think people really underestimate just how much extra HP is gained from that. And we are going to get the defense buff finally from our Icarus here. Excellent. So let's see. I think though the smart play here is to use the Princess Snake just for that extra defense buff, since I'm pretty sure Goten is not going to be able to take a single one of those attacks. So with the 40% support and the crit, 4.5 on the INT Majin Vegeta. This guy had a major glow up from the introduction of this Vegeta's leader skill. I may do another showcase for him, but you know, he's not really the focus of this video. Alright, excellent. So, again, stats are pretty much tapped out. This is where they're going to remain. So, just over 6 mil. This is good. He's pretty impressive. Once we get to the tech phase, we're really going to see him shine now. So Goku gets the dodge, so we could have finished him off right there, but he decided to dodge. Alright, excellent. So, go ahead and pick those up with Vegeta. Pick that up, it really doesn't matter kind of what happens here, because the first Majin Vegeta is going to pretty much finish off Goku here. Still, even without the T-spheres, he still tanks that pretty well, all things considered. He would dodge. He would dodge. Tech Majin Vegeta finish him off. Yes, it can. Alright, so into the final phase. This is where we really want to see Gotenks. So, again, at this point, Gotenks doesn't have his built-in additionals, but he's still going to be hitting pretty hard. Okay, so first phase in the tech phase, we're sitting over 5. Alright, we're linked up with our best buddy here. Well, let's see how we do. Okay. Again, just under 8, so this is pretty impressive. If we can proc an additional here, we'll be doing quite a bit of damage. And I didn't really think about that. I probably should have used an item for that Gotenks. But we should be alright. Not bad. So 7.1. Nice. 5 million at the type advantage. He might be alright if Goten can proc an addition, but I don't think he will. No. Oh, wow. I did not expect him to take double digits there. Impressive. Alright, so. Well, we're here. We may as well use it.
I know how to be rid of you now. For good. I'll keep you from coming back this time. By blowing you to dust. Farewell, Bulma, Trunks. Even you, Kakarot.
So we pick up those key spheres with him. Pick up these with him. To be safe, we'll pop the defensive item here, heal up, and grab those orbs. So between the 3 here, that should deal enough damage to allow Gotenks to finish off in the next phase. Assuming that doesn't happen. Excellent. No additional procs on either, that's unfortunate. Alright, excellent. Alright, here it is. So we'll go ahead and use the active skill on this one, so we know we can finish him off this turn.
For good. I'll keep you from coming back this time. By blowing you to dust. Farewell, Bulma, Trunks. Even you, Kakarot.
Alright, excellent. So again, pre-super attack, we've got 4 mil. Okay, we're going to pick up the super orbs. Okay, back up to over 6.5. Pick up those orbs with the Fizz Gotenks. And the last little bit here. This should do the trick. Well, 5.9 is what we're finishing off with. I don't know, for a unit that released 2 years ago, that's pretty impressive. Don't get the crit or the additional. Amazing how I can have a guy spec for crit and him not crit, right? So the Fizz Gotenks actually doing alright, despite the fact that a lot of his passive is worn off by now. And we survived. Impressive. In Majin Vegeta, gonna finish him off then. There it is. So, there you have it. That's the video. That's the showcase for INT Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. You know, I gotta say, I'm impressed. This unit released 2 years ago. He is rainbowed from me. I do have him fully maxed lengths and spec'd for crit. And you know what? Despite the fact that we transformed him fairly early and his additional passive wore off by the tech phase, he was still putting out pretty decent numbers, you know, hitting 5 mil pretty much every single turn. On the few chances that we did get the additionals, he did perform exceptionally well. Okay, and then, you know, with the support, we're hitting close to 7 mil. So, all in all, I say this unit had a huge boon thanks to Vegeta's leader skill, and if you've got him, he's definitely a must-run on Vegeta's team. Well, anyways, guys, that's the video. If you liked what you saw, if you liked the showcase, give the video a like. If you're interested in seeing me showcase any other units under Vegeta's new leader skill on Global here, please feel free to comment down below and let me know who you'd like to see. I'll try to see if I can grind them up and get them ready. If anything, you like all the videos you're seeing, please consider subscribing to the channel. And thanks for everything, guys. Aloha.